Hey friends, happy Monday. Thanks for jumping on. So we are halfway through the month. We are mid-month. Well, yeah, it's the 14th. So we are going to kind of jump right in. I know last week I was very long-winded, but I just wanted to I know we have some new people, so I'm going to give like a little 30-second overview of what we do and why we do it. In the comments, I would love for you to shout out how long you've been joining us and all of the things. Maybe your rank, just we'll kind of all get acquainted. If you are watching the recording, you can put it in the comments. We'll all jump over to YouTube. But I am Sarah Marble. Next month is going to be 14 years that I have been doing network marketing, all with the same company. So I found the right company at the right time, the right place. It's still the right company, the best company in my opinion. And so rocking and rolling, I retired from my career as a registered nurse. And now I get to pick what my mornings look like, what my days look like. Jody, 11 years, you're right behind me. Great job. And so this is something that is super exciting to me, but I still think the talking point of what network marketing is and what it can be for people is something that people either are nervous about talking about and telling people what they do, or maybe you just don't have the confidence to jump in and say, I am a professional network marketer and I am proud of it. So I'm not going to call anybody out here, but you can maybe let us know, like, yeah, I kind of do sometimes wonder, should I talk about what I do? Or I kind of do have a hard time explaining, like, this is how I actually pay my bills. Kim, been here 9 years. Awesome. Yes, several years in the Power Hour. So a dear friend of mine started doing these Power Hours. I guess it's been almost 4 years ago together. And then I kind of took them over as a Monday morning. Let's rock and roll. What can we do to show up for our businesses? Kind of get on track, stay on track, just as an accountability thing. Anybody and everybody is welcome. We've got some brand new people, and then we've got people all the way through the ranks. Like you see, 9 years, 11 years, been here forever. For me, I still need the reminder that we don't have to reinvent the wheel, okay? There's not a magic system. There's not something that's going to say, oh, like if you do this, this, and this, nobody else is doing this. And if you do this, I have all of the secrets. Like there's no secret. And that's why I love that this is one Plexus and we can all show up together and we can all row our boats together because it's all the same things that we're doing. And I promise you, as a diamond, I am still in the trenches looking for new people, looking to share, looking to reach out, looking to follow up, looking to do better with recruiting, looking to do better with leadership skills. The beautiful thing about this business and about this profession is you can show up as you are and you can figure out what skills do I have and maybe what skills do I need to acquire. So that is a beautiful thing about this is maybe you are a really great extrovert and you already are good with people. You are going to be winning in that category to be able to start networking, building relationships and letting this, business work for you. Absolutely. If you're coachable and realize that you've got some strengths and maybe you've got some areas that you need to learn. One of the stories that I love to share, and I will share this, I'm talking fast because I want to be able to jump right into what we're going to do today. But one of the things that I like to remind people is when I graduated from nursing school, that was 4 years of education. Like I had the education that I needed. When I stepped foot onto that first ICU unit and an open heart patient came out from surgery, I had no idea what to do. I had not been trained or mentored yet into what skills and care needs to be given to a one-on-one, high acuity, critical care patient who just came out of open heart surgery. So I want you guys to kind of remember that. You can click join for $9.95. You can use the Give 10 promo and grab your bundle, like, you're doing the detox, all the things, grab your bundle. And then when somebody says, oh, guess what? You can share your referral link and earn commissions and bonuses. More often than not, people are not going to know what to do. People are not going to know what that means. There are going to be a lot of us who are sharing, like, share your link. This can be great. And they're going to be like, I don't even really understand what that means. And it's not a negative thing. It's just like me as a new grad in nursing, coming out of nursing school, I didn't know what I didn't know, right? I didn't know the skills that I needed. So I think one of those things, as we're sitting down on Monday mornings or Tuesday mornings or Saturday afternoons or whenever it is that you choose to work this business, to set your goals and you move forward and then help other people to move forward, there may be a little bit of a pain point or a plateau or a frustration or an angst in why is XYZ not happening? Why is this next rank up for me not happening? Why do I not have anybody sharing? And I want you guys to remember that most often there is a skill set or a next step that isn't naturally intuitive to the most people, right? So as leaders, as people who are saying, I am going to show up and keep sharing health, hope, and happiness and continue to invite people to do this with me, we have to remember that there's this level of come with me and I'm going to show you how to do this. I am going to show you what to do. That could look like show you how to share your referral link. That could be I'm going to write your first post for you and you can copy it and edit it so it sounds like you, and then you're going to post it and tag me. I've had some new people who have started, sharing, and it takes some nudging. It takes a little bit of love and encouragement. It takes a little bit of you're having these amazing results. There are other people out there who are struggling like you were. Let's let them know that there is something out there. Okay. So today, halfway through the month, where are you with your October goals? Have you earned the cruise yet? Shout yourself out if you're on track for either earning the cruise, sweeping the contest, whatever the case might be. Or are you thinking to yourself, it's really quiet? I'm going to give you just this little tip that has taken me a very, very long time. Anytime I sit down at my desk and think to myself, oh my gosh, it's so quiet. Without fail, I can write myself a name tag that says, hi, my name is Sarah Marble and I'm in management mode, which means it's quiet because I'm waiting for a team member to sign somebody up. It's quiet because I'm waiting for somebody to jump into my inbox magically. It's quiet for so many reasons, which is when I need to say, you know what? This is my business. I'm in control. I am the one that sets the pace. I am the one that sets the speed. If it sounds quiet, feels quiet, if you're like, there's nothing going on, that's when I need to say, what skill do I need to learn? What action do I need to apply? Maybe I need to turn my podcast off and actually get into work. I saw a meme that came up this morning. I'll have to see if I can find it. And it was, I forget who the actor was on it, but it basically says, I just spent 2 hours listening to podcasts, learning about my business. And then it says, I just realized I spent 2 hours doing absolutely nothing for my business to move it forward, right? How many of us are like, oh, I listened to a podcast, check, that was my business activity for the day. No, that's like on the side. Like we should be building our mindset, growing, learning skills in our extra time after we've done the reach outs, done the follow-ups, all of the things. So I am super excited. Congratulations, Amber, Michelle, Rebecca, Kim, everybody that's cruising. That's absolutely wonderful. So my question to you is, how many people can you bring on the cruise with you? Right? Because that's where a lot of times, that's where it's like, oh, well, yay, we did it. Awesome. Great job. Go team. But are there people right now that you could message and cast the vision and say, you know what? I know you just got your wellness combo on October 3rd. And I know you're only like, just barely 2 weeks into this, but I know you're already seeing results. You're already loving this. Who do you know? Do you know some people right now that we could chat with that might need to get the same results that you're getting? And really cast that vision for, oh, by the way, did you know as a new VIP that upgrades in that month, you would actually be able to set a goal and earn a free cruise with me? What's that? How does that sound? You open to learning? New people that upgrade within that first calendar month of their upgrade, they get double Leaders Retreat credits. So it would be back to, I think it's add 13 and help one go silver. So that might be, if you feel like it's quiet and what am I doing with my business the next week? Maybe you're just going to call 10 level ones and cast that vision for them. 10 VIPs who are just getting started, who have not upgraded yet, and talk to them about their referral link. Talk to them about the fact that this could be a little bit of a side income. Talk to them about the fact that I don't know how many of you comment if this is like your full-time thing. Now, it doesn't have to be your full-time thing, but boy, am I grateful that it's my full-time thing. Now, I have an amazing husband who has an amazing job, and that's allowed us, it's unlocked amazing opportunities and doors for us to be able to provide things for our kids that, private school, college tuition, all of the things. That's just been an added blessing that my Plexus income has allowed for us, which is huge and wonderful. We were debt-free by my 40th birthday, mortgage and everything, my nursing school loans, my husband's nursing school loans, anesthesia school loans, all the things, zero. Like that was my goal. And now I just turned 48 last week, and here we are, still rocking and rolling. So I want you to get very clear about, is it quiet? Okay, if it's quiet, am I waiting for somebody else to let that motivation hit me? What do I need to do to step on the gas myself? If it's quiet and then I step on the gas myself, if I've got my foot on the gas and I'm full steam ahead setting goals and trying to build this business for whatever your goal or rank might be, if you feel like it's speed bump after speed bump after speed bump after speed bump, that is a time to pause and say, is there a skill that I need to learn or improve on? Okay, so maybe you're having 20 conversations a week. If zero new VIPs or zero new anything is coming from 20 conversations a week, then it's like, okay, I need to see what am I saying? And I will tell you one of the major things that comes up when I review screenshots of conversations, or what I had to do for a reflection, was I was sending out messages and I was even answering questions for people who were interested, but I did not have a strong call to action, and I did not throw the ball back into their court with the conversation with asking enough questions. I had gone back to tons of my own messages and I was like, oh my gosh, I never actually told them how to order. Like the conversation stopped, and it stopped because of me. It stopped because they said they were interested. I fire hosed them with too much information, and then I never said, this is what you need. This is how you order. Here's your share cart. Let's jump on the phone and I'll help you with it, or, do it for you, or whatever the case might be. And so it was up to me to hone that skill of closing, of making sure that they knew what they needed and how to order it and get them rocking and rolling. It might be just that you're like, I don't have anything to invite to, and I'm feeling really, really discouraged that it's quiet. Don't wait for a leader or an upline to host an event for you. If it feels quiet and you feel like you've got some things to say or some things to share, or you've seen some great stuff on Facebook, or you're a part of a One Plexus community and you have a board for a messenger event or a detox challenge or a step challenge, whatever the case might be, grab 3 to 5 of your own VIPs, your own level 1 VIPs, and rock and roll. Be that leader and say, you know what, we're going to get some people excited about all rowing the boat together. And when people can join into something, when people can have something that they get excited about, you don't have to have huge, amazing prizes, right? You would be shocked at what people do for a $5 Amazon gift card, right? But just knowing that you guys are all working together with mutual goals, and you're sharing your Apple Watch, you're closing your rings together, whatever the case might be, that's something that people can get excited about. So congratulations for all of you guys who have already earned the cruise, who are working on the cruise, who are doing this full-time or part-time. I know for me, last month was a big month and really busy, and I'm already behind on customer care. So I'm already behind on adding, coaching people for what's the next product you should be taking. Today's day one of our detox challenge. You guys remember? If I were you, have you posted about the spiced pumpkin lean? If you have not tried 1 scoop of chocolate lean with 1 scoop of spiced pumpkin lean, you're missing out. It's amazing. Add your shot of cold brew and you've got your spiced pumpkin latte, whatever. Amazing. So Are you posting? Are you sharing? Are you posting with conversation, with engagement, where people are actually replying to you? And just remember, people might be watching that you don't know. I would go back and do your Monday morning audit for how many Plexus posts have I made? How many business posts have I made? And then how many personal posts have I made? I don't know if you guys saw, sometimes when it feels really quiet, oh, I didn't even bring my phone in here. Sometimes when it feels really quiet, is when I'm like, you know what, I've been thinking about something. I have a thought, I have a feeling, I have something that's motivating me, whatever the case might be. I did two non-Plexus posts this weekend and it was fascinating. So the first one, I worked in the yard all weekend. So in Louisiana, we have very few days where it's low humidity and beautiful weather. So I was in the yard. I laid 25 bags of mulch, did all the things. So I made a post about sunshine and getting outside, and I had like 3 likes, 1 comment. But then I made a post about my husband and what a hard worker he is, and that he has written a screenplay adaptation of the novel that he just wrote. Y'all, it had like 400 likes, gazillion messages, comments, inbox messages. So just remember that your life is multifaceted. So are you a homeschooling mom? Share that. Did you have something happen this weekend? Share that. Just remember that people want to know you, and the know, like, and trust factor is built when people get to know you, whether you're talking in your stories, making posts, all of that type thing. So for the next 15 minutes, we are going to rock and roll. That is just kind of like your happy Monday. Where are you? Where do you want to be? And how are you going to get there? So now, if you have not made a post, make your post. If you have not checked in with challengers, if it's a challenge, check in with your challengers. If you have level ones who you need to get started on their products, check in and see how they're doing. If you have level ones loving their products and they've not done a shout out post, encourage them to write a shout out post and write it for them and ask them to tag you. You can go look on my wall. I have a new one. Do you have team members who have earned the cruise and you have not shouted them out? Remember, most jobs don't give recognition. This is an amazing opportunity for us to be able to shout people out for sharing health, sharing hope, sharing happiness, doing all the things so that they can have a Monday morning where they wake up and get to choose what they're doing. So if you have any questions, drop it in the comments. I do have a podcast. I'm going to go get my phone and post it in our messenger chat. The podcast that I listened to this morning was specific on recruiting and leaning in and trusting the long-term vision in the process. Please, please, please do not get discouraged if you make one post and nothing happens, or if you make 10 posts, or if you've posted for 10 years and you're still not a diamond. Long-term vision is so important, but the podcast that I listened to this morning covered recruiting and sticking with the strategy, and I loved what she shared, so I'm going to share that with you guys. Hey guys, I just posted a quick wrap up in the chat and just some things that I try to kind of remind myself of on a daily basis. Um, what am I learning? And then what am I actually doing about what I learned? A lot of times it's in the do, right? It's getting into action and it needs to be imperfect action. Failing forward. If you wait until it's perfect, it will never happen. If you wait until you're positive you know how to have those conversations, it's not going to happen. It's all. And when people message me and say, Sarah, can you help me with a message? And I'm like, like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? I'm like, because I have conversations all day, every day for 14 years. And it's just been like learning what to say, what works, failing forward. This didn't work, so we tweaked it here. Um, so, are you prioritizing your own personal business with your own personal goals and setting the pace? Or are you sitting back waiting for external motivation and waiting for your external team to kick in and start doing things? Do you need to improve on a skill? If you need to improve on a skill, or if you want to know what the skills of network marketing are, Eric Worre has a great book on the 7 skills. Sarah Robbins has Rock Your Network Marketing Business. There are skills that can be learned and you can improve. So also Brittany Howard, her podcast, if you have not started it and listened to it sequentially, it is the most fascinating flow. Shout out, Brittany, you're amazing. If you start at podcast 1 and listen to it chronologically, any brand new person who joins Plexus for the business needs to be handed Brittany Howard's podcast on a silver platter because it is perfect. But there are people out there teaching and training on what you need to do. Jump into the corporate webinars. You guys, our corporate training is fabulous and it's free. And so you will learn like who is promoting in the company. This is what they did this week. Who is going silver and developing silvers? This is what they're doing. So make sure that you're plugging in. Are you in management mode? Are you hiding? Are you not posting, not sharing, not getting in your stories, not talking to the camera? Don't wait for it to be perfect. And then is your calendar full? How many conversations are you in? Are you inviting to things? Do you have events that you're in right now? Are you hosting events? It doesn't even have to be an event, y'all. If you haven't done a reset in a while, do a reset and invite people to do it with you and walk them through day by day. I just finished one. We have a bunch of people that just finished and they're feeling fabulous. So it doesn't even have to be a huge thing. We've got corporate support for resets and all the things. And then what are your goals? Are you on track to finish this year like you wanted to? Are you on track to finish October like you wanted to? This is where we can say, it's quiet. Why is it quiet? And what am I going to do about it? So anyway, I hope that's helpful for you to get your week rocking and rolling. Great job, Christina. Yep, reset. When in doubt, do a reset. I'm telling you. I said goodbye to 6.8 pounds of birthday fluff and all the things. So I will always swear that that is one of the most underutilized, best product launches that we have ever had at Plexus. It's an absolutely incredible thing. So great job, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. I will get the recording posted for you guys, and you guys have a great week.